There we go. So we're live.
You might fail to connect then.
Don't know. Very close on Facebook and very distant on YouTube. Poor Facebook. Okay, dear. Who's going to be first?
David.
Yeah, I was good thinking that. Psychic.
Well, David just did. I think David come on to members. So, technically, moderators should be first ons. Not on yet. Heather was the first one on Facebook. Good evening, my beautiful lady. Judith. Joanne's the first one on YouTube. Hey, Joanne. War Dog. Shazzy. Diane. Hope everybody's well. Karen. Sorry if I've missed a couple. The screen went fast. I'm looking at 2. Hope everybody is well. Welcome to our investigation. I'm quite liking this new time. I'm liking doing members first for an hour and then coming back onto here. So evening soldier, you're a bit late, not first tonight. So yeah, I don't know which camera to look at, so I'm looking at Facebook but not at
cameras
YouTube.
Are both there, anyway.
Oh, what they say, if I just look forward like that, am I looking forward now? Yeah, but then I can't read.
If you're looking between 2 phones.
Yeah, but I can't read what's being said then.
You don't read anyway.
Evening, Andrew. So tonight we have come back to Keely's Mill. This is the first time myself and Claire have been here. John obviously has been here before. So we're down in the bottom of the mill, and we've started down here because I've got to walk back up the hill, and obviously Big Red's not being able, even Kelly, Big Red's not being able to come tonight, so I am actually on my sticks.
We was actually going somewhere else, but we didn't get there.
We were supposed to be going up to Stocksbridge Bypass, but unfortunately it didn't happen that way, did it? No. We got halfway there and realised we'd left the main part of the kit at home, which was the stand. So we had to come all the way back and change location, so it would have been too late. Evening, Bev. Evening, Carol. Evening, Anne. So, my lovelies, we're going to get kicked straight off into it then. Don't forget to share it out for me, please. Evening, Denise.
Sharing's caring.
Sharing's caring, everybody. So, yeah, so let's get started. So, when I turn round, I'll explain and try and talk you through what happened the last time with the shadows. Morning, Patricia.
I'm trying to do a bit of history because we weren't coming here. I ain't bought the history.
No, so I'm turning Facebook around now, I think. Yep, and now I'm turning YouTube around. Oh, they can't see because it's too dark. There we go. Right, so John was stood. Do you want to just go and stand where you were stood before?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to go and stand where you were stood? So last time when John come here, when we caught them amazing shadow figures, that's where John was stood. So you can see the tree behind him. So that John was facing that way. So as we turn round, you can see the back wall there. But then as we turn round this way, look, it's another full wall. And if we look up, you can see that up there, there's no shadows can come. The tree here blocks the shadows coming from, I can't get it round anymore, coming from that side where Claire is. So there's no way them shadows could have been seen. Oh, thank you, Tracy. So there's no way those shadows could technically have been seen. Evening, Yo-Yo. Evening, Scots. Thank you for shinies, my lovely. So it's really, I really hope that when we put laser grid on, we can manage to reenact or catch or see what it was, because that were just amazing. So yeah. Yeah, John's going to do you a bit of history. Sorry if the water noise is loud. We are actually next to the running stream.
So John Bright owned a water wheel here in 1586, and it passed to his son Henry Bright in 1655.
Evening, Andrew.
The mill was used to grind corn. It was then sold to Thomas Hollis, a former Sheffield cutler, in 1726. The site was looked after by the trustees of Hollis Hospital who rebuilt the mill twice in 1734 and 1783 as it continued as a corn mill. In 1803, a grinding wheel was added along with a new water wheel, followed 3 years later. William Tysack, the famous Sheffield toolmaker, leased the wheel between 1831 and 1847. The tenancy then passed to William Furniss, a filemaker, in 1853. He was still in tenancy in 1901 when a water turbine replaced the water wheel. In 1933, the mill, now in a state of disrepair, was sold to the City Corporation, who used it as a store for maintenance equipment. And when the mill proved to be surplus to requirements in the late 1990s, they demolished much of it. The building is now roofless, and only the end wall at the side of the wheel pit remains to its full height. The remaining 3 walls have been demolished down to below the original windows. However, the wheel pit is still in place and contains some remains of the water feed pipe and turbine drive shaft.
I tell you what, guys, you know history. Wow. What's left, and when we're local and we're in Sheffield, we're in his own hometown, and it's like I still can't get over the bits of history pieces that we're finding. And I mean, this place is linked at 1600s. Do you know? It's breathtaking, to be honest. And to say that the inside of it, you can still see the wheel, you can still see other bits and pieces. It's just absolutely fantastic. I love their skill with such basic technology to us, but they were so clever using what craft they were. Do you know exactly when you look back at the craft?
Are they facing you or facing?
Facing that way.
Right, and that's what the mill used to look like. You sure? That's
YouTube we're showing now. And then Facebook that way, and that's what the mill used. Yeah, wow. But again, do you know, it's like Yolanda's said, you know, with the Lindsay, did you not see my comment about Nanny Lane? No, sweets, they've not seen it. Is she okay, Scotty?
Is it in chat?
Is it in mod chat, Scott? John's gonna have a look now. But yeah, wow, do you know, it's just such
mind-blowing.
It is mind-blowing to think it's still standing. She's okay. Nanny Lynn asked me to let you know that Facebook won't let her comment, but she's still been watching and listening. No worries. Evening, Nanny Lynn. Hope you're watching and hope you're well, my lovely lady. Try and go on YouTube, Nanny Lynn. If Facebook's not letting you, I can't understand why it's not letting you comment, sweets, because you're not blocked or anything. Right, so let's get cracking then. So we're calling on the energies here at this old mill, at this land. If there's any spirit energies that want to communicate, if you could step forward for me. Can you try and interact with the teddy bear? Can you try and tell us what you used to do when you used to work here? We're going to put a device on that you can actually try and manipulate to answer, to make it easier. It'll give you a voice when John sets it up. So we've got quantum box on to start with. Don't forget, guys, your eyes and ears. Please put it in chat what you hear, my lovelies.
You turn it up a little bit.
Fire. Can you tell me what you used to do here in this mill? It hurts. Did you have an accident here in this mill? Is the foreman of the mill?
I thought that's
Is the foreman of the mill here with me now? Can you step forward, please? Can you tell me how... I shit myself then.
Wrong one.
I pooped my pants then. I thought, fucking hell, it's showing it's green. I thought we'd caught Slimer.
Ready. Wrong one. Child.
It's a bit loud that I can't hear what's coming out. Can you try and show yourself to us, please? Can you try and show me what you did when John was here on his own? Accident. Evening Marie, evening Kelly, evening everybody. Can the foreman step forward, please? Can you tell me your name?
Can you try and walk through this light for me? I'll show you what will happen.
See, it weren't even a shadow like John's shadow. Do you know what I mean? It were black. It was just full black shadow. Can you follow John? Hey, Antoinette. Morning, Steve. Can you tell me my name? Could you say my name for me? I thought you had soldier then. Could you say one of our names?
This is actually close. Ish. Apart from when I went onto the other side at Wood.
Turn this down a bit. It's deafening me.
Apart from when I went to the other side at Wood, this other side, when I was first looking for this before I found this mill, this is probably the closest place we've been to where King Egbert bought his army.
Wow.
To sign that to become the first King of England.
So did soldiers used to walk here?
And there is actually a Roman road near here.
What's the relevance to 7? You said 7 earlier on.
One of the major Roman roads, and there was a Roman bathhouse somewhere around here as well.
To the mill.
I'd love to see it.
So is 7 relevant to the mill?
Or is 7 your age?
Can you tell me what century this mill was built? Was it in the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th? Hold it a minute. Keeper. I'll let you to ask some questions a minute. I just want to do something. You'll see what I'm doing.
Are you a male or a female?
Where the bear is, what's that part of the mill just to the side of it? Oh, thank you, Nanny Lynn.
Oh, Nanny Lynn, thank you.
What was in there, in that part of the building? A priest? If there is any energy still here that's connected to this mill, what's keeping you here? Can you leave?
Can you tell me who was the king?
Picking up a Samuel. Is Samuel relevant to any of the energies that are here?
Why are your soldiers connected to this land? Master? Who's the master? Is that what you used to call the man that owned the mill? Fish? Weren't fish relevant?
Did it say dog? Would there be a dog? I don't know, war dog. I bought the dog here in the day to show everybody when we come on a daytime walk. Do you remember me coming here with the dog? Do you know the dog's name? Do you mind? Oh, go on, sorry.
Can you tell me what colour these lights are, please?
It's something the light.
Certainly. Information.
How many people lost their life or injured themselves seriously here at this mill?
Do you know what county we're in? Do you know what this county, what's the county called?
Now or before?
Now, before.
How long ago? 'Cause it's been 3 different counties.
We'll see which one they belong to. Which county did you belong to? Heard uncle, says Karen. Hey, David. Can you tell me what county that you lived in?
Because this was originally Mercia.
I thought you had Bishop.
It was originally Mercia,
Yeah.
this side. That side would have been Northumberland. It would then have been Derbyshire. And then obviously technically South Yorkshire.
Right. Who's the strongest energy that's here? Who's the strongest spirit energy that's here?
Is that just a Derbyshire? I'm sure that just a Derbyshire.
You have to listen back. Which country did you belong to?
County.
No. Oh, that's a county, yeah. Which county did you belong to? I know. It did say Derbyshire.
So it says Seymour, but I can't.
I know. Can you tell me where Keely is?
Far.
Pray. Can you tell me what Keely's connection is to this mill?
What happened to Keely here?
When you asked that first time, and it answered the neighbouring. Oh, wow.
So it'd been the neighbouring county would have been Northumbria. This would have been Mercia.
Can you take the energy from the water and from this land and try and walk through those green lights? Could you bend down and try and move the bear for me?
Seven again.
Does this water give you energy?
Feels totally different down here, but it was dark.
It looks like there's a face. You know, where our lights are lit on that wall, look. Can you see it?
Just, yeah, I think I can make that.
The ships for the dead soldiers. Can you tell me who was king in your lifetime? Who was on the throne?
Excellent.
Can you tell me which king or queen was on the throne?
What a beautiful colony.
All right, mate.
Oh, is there somebody here? Oh, bloody hell.
I remember Joe.
Poop myself then again. Just got a gentleman joining us.
No worries.
We're not damaging
No,
anything.
you're fine.
Oh.
You're absolutely fine. I think it's fantastic.
There.
I just want to say, if you turn it into a production film, that's my email.
Oh, we're doing
I'd
it
like to see
live on Facebook.
We're live on
Oh, yeah.
Facebook. At
We
night
actually
in
caught a
Newfield.
shadow.
Yeah.
We caught a really good shadow. Hang on, just let me turn this off a minute.
I saw somebody about a month
Yeah.
ago,
Yeah,
similar stuff, and it was great. I thought, fantastic. And it's a great spot.
it
It
is.
is.
I
It's
love
a
it.
really nice.
Atmospheric.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We actually, you come here on your own,
I
don't
come
you?
here quite a lot. We've had a lot here.
We caught some shadows.
We've had a not in disembodied voice, it was actually like an EVP, so it was caught on camera. And when I asked who were here, it actually a name called Keely.
So I don't know if
Yeah.
Keely's
That's why
relevant.
we call it Keely's Mill now.
Wow.
We've had a few other things. And last time I came here, I was down here, but I normally stand under
Yeah.
there, facing into the wheel pit.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
some shadows came down and actually took all these green lights out, and you could see something bend down in front of green lights, and then go back up, and then it came back down
But we
again.
can send you
But
footage.
we couldn't actually.
You can't.
We tried to debunk it. There's no way any lights from
No,
road would shine down
No,
here.
they don't. No.
So we don't know what it were.
Well,
No.
who knows?
You
I know.
never
No, well,
I mean,
it's
you've
so
got all these
interesting.
waterfalls, and there's trout in the stream, and crayfish, and foxes, and
We
badgers.
just
And,
had
Yeah.
fish
We've just
come
had
out.
fish coming out. Yeah.
yeah. We've caught them in there.
Wow.
So
It
it's
just fascinates me, this place, because I mean, it's been here since about 1500s, hasn't it?
1480. Is it 1586?
1586, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Wow.
When originally, first water wheel was
Evening,
put
Nanny
here.
Lynn. She can
And
commented.
then it was a corn mill originally. Then it was a grinding
I know,
mill.
Anne.
Yeah.
And we've got a couple of the stones that we've ground
Oh, wow.
in
Wow.
the past, and some of the stones in the house are from.
From that mill.
They were all scattered all over there when we built
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
That's
So-
amazing.
And I was reading today, and I've made a note. You should go. There's a culvert up there.
On the other
you know,
side.
on this
Oh.
side of the road.
Yeah.
You know, if you just go follow the stream up, don't go this way. 'cause
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Up top. It's
Yeah,
where that
up to
rope
the top.
swing is at top, isn't it? There's like somebody's
Yeah.
put a rope swing up there, yeah.
Just there, and you can just walk round the back, and you can follow it all the way under the road. And there's a big culvert, and somebody's 28 degrees. I'm not sure. It's not 28 degrees. Something like 28 degrees. Online, if you put Limbrook,
Yeah.
28
Or
days
Whirl
later.
Wheel.
Yeah.
Sorry?
28 days later.
28 days later, you found it. But he's got pictures of going under there
Yeah.
as well.
Wow.
If you want some atmosphere, you're right under the road, and and
Wow.
there's fencing
We'll have to
on
go
the other
there.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
So I if you want to sort of build on what
Yeah,
you're
that'd be
doing.
amazing.
Oh, that'd be really good.
Thank
Yeah.
you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
And the guy, Jonathan.
I'm just going to turn this up a little bit. I'll let you. Do you want to talk to the gentleman?
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I
Can
really
you see?
apologise.
No,
It's okay. It's
Can you
fine.
see?
So can you find it on Facebook?
We'll send it, yeah.
Well, we'll,
Fantastic.
John will tell you where we are anyway.
Oh, I'm a John as well. so-
Thank you.
I'll leave some details. It's called on Facebook, Exploring the Afterlife.
Calling on the energies here at this mill.
I'll send you up details. I'll send you links.
Could you Can you tell me who's with us, please?
It's okay, we're fine. We're going to be here for about an hour anyway. And then
Not disturbing us at all.
Could you try and show yourself? Could you try and set one of the toys off on the floor? Very nice, isn't it? Evening, Tracy. We've got a new member to the team.
Do you recognise John that lives across there?
Do you recognise the gentleman that's just joined us?
it's a shame.
If you was here when did you help build this mill? If you helped build this mill, could you tell me what stone you used to build the mill, please? What kind of stone did you use? How many men did it take to actually build this mill? I thought that said 8. Would have took more than 8. I would have thought. Wheel. Is there anybody's energy that's here, Soldier John? No worries, Scots.
Would you like this teddy bear up for me, please, just by going near it?
Claire will show you how to light them up. Can you see all right, though?
Yeah.
Could you try and copy what Claire's just done? Did it say boulders or builders? I'm not sure, War Dog.
13 as well.
Pardon?
I keep hearing 13.
That John was in response to you asking about the new member. Oh, wow. To the spirit energy that's here, when we asked if you knew the gentleman that had joined us because he lives in the big house, you said his name. Could you say it again for me? Evening, Jules. Do you know what month we're in now? Could you try and tell me what? Evening, Trace. The year is 19. The year is 2021. What year was the last year you remember? Soldier at April.
Do you find it really peaceful here? Is that why you stay here, or do you visit here? Can you come and go?
Do you like John coming here on his own? Did a female just say I do?
Did you show yourself to John last time?
Earlier on there was an energy around the bear. Could you try and come back around the bear for me? I'd like John to see your energies. I'd like him to know that you're here. Waterfall. There did used to be a waterfall here. There's a little one in the round corner. Could you tell me what colour the lights are on the wall? That is John again.
Do you mind us coming here to try and communicate with you?
Did the soldiers walk through this land? When King Egbert called the soldiers, did they walk through this land? Or near this land? Which side of the county was King Egbert from? Was he from Mercia or Northumberland? Right, Northumberland. I can't remember.
Mercia,
Yorkshire, Yolanda Road. Can you tell me whereabouts in Yorkshire you was from? How many children used to work in these mills? Karen's picking up a General Walters.
The summit.
Are you hiding? Are you watching us?
So.
Wells 12. I heard war, Karen.
I heard 12 and 15.
10.
Was the mill?
Thank you.
What? How long was this a working mill? Can you tell me the relevance for the numbers 10, please, and 12?
Action.
Is it possible that we can communicate with the people that have died in the past? Keep getting Francis in my head over and over again.
Just told me some really interesting information about this place as well. I don't know if you heard it.
No.
You know, Thomas Hollis, that owned this mill,
Yeah.
he was actually one of the founders of Harvard University.
Oh, wow.
There's a
Really?
big bust in Harvard University of him.
Wow.
10 and 12 were in response to you asking how many kids worked here. Thank you, soldier. So there was 10 to 12 children that worked here in the mill. Could you tell me what their duties would have been? Have you got my phone?
No,
I've got it. I thought I'd lost it then.
no, because you were just doing stuff on phone, weren't you? Before.
What were the roles of the jobs that the children would have had to have done in the mill? There is a tiny bit of breeze, but because it's on floor, Jamie, it could be bugs that are...
Yeah, I've seen bugs about.
Courage? What did you need courage for?
Are you trying to work up the courage to come and show yourself?
Orders.
Can you show yourself as a shadow again like you did before? Can't have a good doing vortex?
Yeah, I don't know if we've got a soldier coming through because I've heard war come through a few times.
Let's try a different app.
Yeah, we can do. I heard orders coming through a few times.
Yeah, war.
I heard war coming through.
Soldier.
Evening, Penny. Hope you're well, my lovely. Yeah, Penny, we're starting to go. We've changed its times to 10 o'clock now. So we'll be live at 10 o'clock every night on Facebook and YouTube. And at 9 o'clock we go live on the members area, my lovely, just for an hour. So to catch us now, Penny, you can catch us at 10 o'clock every night. Bar tomorrow night is football. England's playing. Can the workers from the mill please come outside? Can you step forward and try and communicate with us? We did the history on here, didn't we, Scotty? Jules has put 10 a.m. better for her. Oh,
Right,
that's good,
10
Jules.
a.m..
10 p.m., sorry. Oh, you're welcome, Penny.
I weren't going to correct you.
If there's any children here, there's a teddy bear on the floor, and if you go near it, it lights up and plays music. We give you permission to play with the toys that we've put on the floor. We know the energy's strong here, and we know that you've shown yourself to John. Hey, John. We're going to do a vortex in a bit, what's called a vortex, and there's going to be some smoke, and you can show yourself to us, you can walk towards us, we'll be able to see you. If it was a cloth mill, children were used to clean the looms as adults. We're too big to get into it. I don't think it were a cloth mill, it were a corn mill.
The grinding mill.
And a grinding mill.
And it was tool.
And then it made tools.
And then it went back to a corn mill.
And then it went back to a corn mill, John said.
What app do you want on
the...
Spiritus?
Spiritus. Try a bit of Spiritus. What did you call owner at mill?
You were Thomas Hollis, John Bright.
I'm calling on Thomas Hollis and John Bright to step forward.
William Tysick.
William Tysick, can you step forward? We'd like to communicate with the three owners of the mill.
You know, to be fair, and I don't know, you know, 7 keep coming through.
Hey, Debbie. Yeah.
Welcome to Spiritus.
I don't know if that's relevant to how many people own the mill. Because obviously there's more than 3 that's owned it.
Yeah. Thomas, can you come forward, please? John, can you come forward? Oh, have you put that music box?
Reminds me of ice cream van.
Please.
7 again. Hey, Debbie.
Just if anything moves around there then.
We've put a music box on. Thomas, can you walk past that music box for us? Thomas, can you try and set that music box off by walking past it, please? Do we have a mixture of energies here? Do we have some soldiers coming in as well as the mill workers? You what, love? Yeah, it's in your pocket. How much money did you used to earn when you worked at this mill? How much money would you have been on a week? Would you have been paid in shillings? Heard ghosts, us and get out.
Wait.
I heard leaven then, and leaven's bread. So was you one of the workers when this mill was a flour mill or a grinding mill? Claire, did you hear that?
Thank you.
Would you like Claire to talk to you?
Forgot what you were saying now. You were saying something. I can't remember it.
About level.
Yeah, before that.
So clear, that Claire.
Oh, you're on about money, what they were paid.
Yeah.
It could have been. I mean, you got groats, haven't you, at one point?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they were groats, because when Henry VIII and that, they were all groats and stuff like that. So even it's that old, 50, you could be back then. When they were groats.
Are there any soldiers here?
Train.
Just drop that on the floor.
Train.
Did that get your foot?
No, it was
Oh.
vibrating.
What's the relevance to a train?
There was a train line up there that used to go from the coal mine.
Yeah. Did it used to pass here? No.
I just know there were train tracks from coal mine, which is on the other side of the road.
Is that what you're telling us about the train tracks? Are you saying that the coal used to come in on the train?
Soldiers didn't use the train anywhere near here, did they?
Yeah, well, not here, but up near the
Well, it
other
could
side.
have been train.
There was a rifle range up there. They
Ah.
used to practice the
Camp.
shooting at for World War One.
When you said train earlier, was you talking about the training, the shooting range? Is that where you used to train? If we have a soldier here with us, can you please try and just light one of those objects up so at least we know who we're talking to?
Sure.
Can you tell me how you died?
Want to have a look vortex before we look up top?
Yeah. Can the energy step forward and tell me how you died, please? Oh, thanks, Kelly, my lovely.
Okay.
Leslie. Dad. It was creepy.
She would coil.
When I was training to be a soldier, we used to sing songs. Did you used to sing songs?
Methadone.
Turn the lights on a minute.
We are horse. Could you make a sound of a horse for me? Door. What's the relevance to the three? Who are the three? Is it the three owners?
Are we the three?
You mean Brad?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Always says that. You look. We're going to try, John. John's going to try an experiment now where we're going to see whether we can capture your images and your energy within this smoke. So I'm going to turn the light and then I'll do it with a bit of light on. If there's any energies here that wish to show themselves to us, if you could come and stand within this circle of green light, come and stand within the mist. Can you show me what you used to, what tools you used to use or make? Smoke, yeah. The smoke won't hurt you, it's not a fire. We're just trying to capture your energies. Could you go and stand next to John?
Could you show us an image of what you used to look like?
Could the children step forward? Could the children go and stand near the bear and try and show themselves to us? Evening, Joe. Could be Jamie. Keely, if you're here. Keely, can you go and stand with John?
Could you whisper something into John's ear?
Could you flash one of the balls to let John know that you stood at the side of him? Could you make some noises of the sound of the machinery that would have been used here?
Because I had.
And John again. William, do you like to be called William or Bill? And William, what's your connection to here? Was you a foreman? John's just moving sides. That's John's just triggered music box off, guys. Can you come? I invite all the energies of the spirit world to come and stand within this beam of light. You'll be able to show yourselves to us. You'll be able to walk towards us. John can hear you. Are you wanting John to talk to you?
Have a message for me?
John says, do you have a message for him?
What? What? Where?
You'd like me to be here to communicate with you?
Enough.
We know the energy's go. Sorry, Claire.
No.
Did your energies go to heaven?
Right.
For those that believed in heaven, did they go to heaven?
Damn it.
Do you choose to stay here? Do you like it here?
If anybody saw that bug, then it looked orange, but it was a bug that flew. Come and try and show yourself now. Try and stand in between John and the tree. Try and show yourself to us.
Wait.
Could the children come and step forward? there's any elemental energies here, if you want to step forward, please do. Could you tell me how old the tree is? The big tree at the side of the mill. Was that here when the mill was first built?
I. She could.
Was it here when the corn mill? Was the tree here when the corn mill was there? She's finished now, baby, if you want. Corn. I hope you've got some good screenshots, guys, and you never know whether we pick something up or not. Tommy? Who's Tommy? Did Tommy used to work here?
What's that?
How I have.
Don't you make your throat sore, John, says Nanny Lynn.
Please light the teddy bear up for us.
Okay.
I thought that said okay then.
Just to show that you're listening to us and we're not stood talking to ourselves.
Could do that at home.
I answer myself.
Do you visit? Do you come here in visitation? Do you have good memories of this mill?
No.
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 Again.
Why didn't you? Can you tell me why you didn't have good memories? Was it hard working? Was it hard work working here in the mills?
It was.
Did anybody have any accidents here? If anybody had any accidents, can you tell me what accidents would have happened in the mills? Did anybody get hurt when the wheels was going round within the water wheels? Karen heard a German language. The first time John, or one of the first times John came here, a lady said the name Keely very clearly behind John. Who's Keely?
Please.
Could you tell me, Keely, could you tell me what your relevance is to this building? He's right here with me, Queen.
Keely, is your connection to this building or to the woods?
See, do you know, things are coming out. You know, like when we said, where it can go Queen. Queen's never been heard, and it's like they're not asking. It's like they're asking the question after.
They're answering them later on.
They're answering like later on. I think it's in. I think I've caught it in me. Do you know? What's the relevance to Queen? Woods, Linda Woods.
You want to have a wander back up top?
Yeah. We've got more activity up top than down here.
I wonder if something happened to Keely in these woods.
I mean, these woods are massive. I mean, at one point, these woods actually connected to Sherwood Forest Woods.
Wow.
Sherwood Forest was massive.
Your phone has no SIM card installed, so I can't help you with that at the moment.
What? Why's that just said that?
I don't know. I think it was a
weird.
ghost. Right, let me look at this phone.
Ah, is it because it's not connected? I am going to turn the light up a minute, guys, because...
If you have been trying to communicate, we'd like to thank you very much.
we're going to be walking.
God.
That's
Is
all.
that all you believed in? Did you believe in God? What money did you get paid in? Was it shillings? Was it... What did you say? Groats? How much money did you get for working here? Was it enough to feed your family?
Good.
Right, so we're going to have a... What did Vikings... The Viking, well, the link to the Vikings here. Just make sure I haven't left anything. The link to the Vikings here was King Egbert brought his armies here to sign the treaty to make him the first king of all England. Not in this exact spot, but around this area. Yeah, Nanny Lynn, with this phone that's connected to that we've got Spiritus on. We actually, I actually had put it in my pocket while we were walking, and I think I caught a button in my pocket, whatever, and that Google voice came on. And because there's no SIM card in this phone, because we're using the two phones with the SIM cards in to stream with.
Right.
Can you tell me, this river was once the border between two kingdoms and then two counties. Can you tell me which kingdom we're in now, or which county we would have been in at that time? Because this river here, you can just see to the side, was the border to Northumbria and Mercia, and later Yorkshire and Derbyshire. And now this area has been taken into Yorkshire. So it's all now Yorkshire. South Yorkshire. Is your connection to the land or to the mill?
Please.
You alright, ladies?
Man.
Steady.
Here.
I think I need new lungs.
And the
Nearly at top now.
Yes.
So we've come back up to the top. Part of the
Thing
mill.
about
Can't really see it, but it is just through there. In the past? What happened in the past? What happened in the past here? So yeah, we're back at the top now. I'll show you inside the mill before we set up. Although I presume you guys have seen it quite a lot. That's actually inside the mill. As you can see, there's only that wall that it's at its full height. The rest have been demolished down to window level, apart from this one here. But this would have been the window what I'm stood on. And then we're now above the wheel pit. That is top. You can't really see it because light reflecting back off there. Just at the side of that wall is the top of the wheel pit. Roast. I'll let you go on to back on wall again.
Yeah. Hundred what? I'm all right, Nanny Lane. I'm managing. What used to be on this part of the mill? What used to be up here? A door? Would this have been a door or a window?
This would have been a window.
Yes.
Was the mill your home? Did you used to come and look out of the window here? Where are we? Did I hear?
Yeah.
We're at the mills.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Said that a few times. Can the energy step forward, please?
Well,
There was an energy here earlier on when we was here, and you was communicating with us. Could you show yourself to me? Could you show yourself walking behind the bears, please? Could you walk up behind?
What?
Are the soldiers still up here? Are we communicating with the soldiers or from the men that worked here at the mill? Or are we talking to a mixture of energies? If you was a soldier, what rank was you in the army? Who was your king or queen?
Who led the army?
Of my life.
It is.
The queen on the throne now is Queen Elizabeth. Can you tell me who was on the throne when you was living? Who was the king or queen on the throne when you was alive? Can you tell me who the king of Mercia was? Evening, Tracy. Can you tell me what's relevant about the waterfall, please? You keep saying waterfall. Is that where you used to get your drinking water from? King William? Did you used to fish in this lake, in the stream at the side of the mill? 100 Egbert. William.
If I come back in the day and go to that culvert, would you speak to me then?
Earlier you lit the bear up for us when we were here. Could you do it again for us, please? Can you go near the bear?
John Bright, Thomas Hollis, William Tyser. Come forward. Communicate with us.
Hey, Barbara.
Tell us when you owned this mill. Furnace.
I feel very peaceful here.
I do.
I feel so peaceful, John.
Is it? Lovely.
Yeah.
It's different down there when energy changes.
See, I felt alright down there, and I thought I'd be on edge.
But I think
you were on your own.
Yeah, I think, you know, because there's more of us.
Yeah.
I think that vibe of it. But you imagine now if you've got to walk back down there on your own and stay there for 5 minutes. Would you like to try it?
No.
Would you like to do a lone vigil and go for a walk?
No. Would you?
I would if I could walk far, and I could I couldn't walk very far.
It would be totally different, and you feel vulnerable.
Don't ask me, I've already done it.
I know you have.
On a number of occasions. I don't think anybody's ever been here with me before. I think I've only ever come here on my own.
You have only ever come here on your own. Do you prefer John coming here on his own? Do you prefer to have John all to himself? If you prefer to have John all on his own, and you prefer John to come back here on his own, there's a teddy bear on the wall, and there's a green light at the side of the teddy bear. I need you to turn the green light red. If you prefer John to come back here on his own in future, I need you to turn that red, from that green light to red. And then John will just come here on his own in the future. If not, myself and Claire will be tagging along with John.
All you have to do is go near there.
The thing is anything can just change like that as well, can't it?
Can. No matter where you are, your energy can change.
There was a Roman bathhouse near here. Were any of the soldiers from that Roman bathhouse that visited there? Is your energy still here?
Yeah.
What was the name of this mill? Can you give me the name, please? Could you tell me the name of...
That either said Mercy or Mercia.
Did it?
Yes.
Well, Mercia was obviously the
Yeah.
county.
I don't know if it said Mercy or Mercia.
Or the kingdom, not county. The kingdom Mercia.
Where you seeing lights flickering? Yolanda.
If it's down there at Necrophonic.
Thomas has just come through. Lucy.
Thomas Hollis?
Lucy again.
Thomas Hollis.
Can we try and hear you? Could you try and make a noise so we could hear you to where you are? Could you rustle some leaves? Trees? Could we hear your footsteps walking?
Just to prove that you're actually here and that you can see us, can you tell me what I'm doing, please?
I can. Can you tell me what Claire's doing? I thought that said it. I thought that said it. Can you say that again? Can you say it again what Claire's doing? Can you say it very clearly? Hey, Melody. What action is Claire doing? You said it once. We know. Emma.
You know.
I'm going to listen back to that because I swear I heard it say it. Nobody put it in chat.
EVP.
Yeah. It's the red that keeps the bugs away, but trouble is we read it at some people's eyes. Going to try an EVP, guys. Might try 2 EVPs. We're going to ask you some questions and we're going to see whether we can catch your voice on the recorder or if you can speak into the camera's mic. We'll be able to hear your voices. But we're going to ask you some questions. And if you can, use the bear or the balls for a yes or no. Try and light them up if we ask a question that's relevant to you.
EVP session 2. Any energies here? Step forward and speak into that device with the orange light on. Try and tell us what your relevance is to this place, why you're still here.
Thomas, was you the first person to own this mill?
My name's Claire. Could you tell me what your name or names are, please?
If John, William, or Thomas is here, tell me your surname.
If you're one of the soldiers, was you proud to fight for king and country?
Can you tell me who set the bear off earlier, please?
Okay.
Walking, walking, walking.
We weren't actually walking it, we're actually one step.
Step in, right. You've missed a
time,
moody,
step in
mate. We've
time.
been live on members, and then we've come live over on Main. New lives at 10 o'clock, Amy on Main. Oh, I hope we've caught something.
EVP session 2. Any energies here? Step forward and speak into that device with the orange light on. Try and tell us what your relevance is to this place, why you're still here.
Thomas, was you the first person to own this mill?
My name's Claire. Could you tell me what your name or names are, please?
John, William, or Thomas is here. Tell me your surname.
You're one of the soldiers. Was you proud to fight for king and country?
Can you tell me who set the bear off earlier, please?
Nada.
Okay.
Walking. Yeah, you said right.
Let's try another one.
Try another one. There's something weird, Joe. Walking, stepping, right.
EVP session 3. Can you tell me what century or what year this mill was built?
The bricks from this old mill that was used to build the house, build part of the house, or used in the house, is that true or false?
Keely, if you're here, can you tell us what the relevance is, please? For your energy to still be around?
How many different people own this mill?
Who's the shadow figure that John caught on camera?
What did they use to make at this mill?
Okay.
Stepping. Keep that ass a stepping. Right, so you know the first EVP, Joe Mike said, after I asked my first question, she hears whispering.
Listen back
So
to
we'll have a listen back, Joe. Walking, stepping, right.
EVP session 3. Can you tell me what century or what year this mill was built?
the bricks from this old mill that was used to build the house, build part of the house, or used in the house. Is that true or false?
Keely, if you're here, can you tell us what the relevance is, please, for your energy to still be around?
Let you sit down, please.
How many different people own this mill?
Who's the shadow figure that John caught on camera?
What did they used to make at this mill?
Okay.
Step in, step in, step in. Keep that. I didn't hear anything on that one.
Yolanda, it might have been when Lindsay stood up. She kicked camera.
I did. I kicked cameras. I stood up.
Jo said that she heard it after, whispering after
you.
I asked the question, yeah.
What do you want to put on now? then?
To watch that back.
What's your favourite one, Claire?
Mine's Necro, but we've had it on.
Rod Spiritus on.
Afterlife.
Afterlife box. Try that for the last 10 minutes or so. You know what's funny in here? To say these badgers, obviously you've got foxes. Where's owls? There's no owl. I've not heard an owl noise in here
Hellhounds have eaten.
at all tonight. I've not even heard like cracking. No, normally like you like crackling at twigs. There's been like no.
Been silent
It's
apart
so
from
yeah,
the stream, the traffic, and the bugs.
yeah, but there's nothing. You don't even hear birds.
No, it is quiet in here.
Very, very quiet in here. I've just had a deja vu moment.
Yeah.
That was right weird.
Andrew, it's probably too wet to woo.
Too wet to woo! Come on. Spirits of these woods, these
Because
lands.
they've all turned into owl cats and they're up in the trees stalking you.
Step forward. Try and use these toys that we've laid out for you. You could take energy from the bear. You could take energy from that green light as well. They'll give you energy. The balls are just there that'll flash. You can't get any energy from them. They're just toys. But the bear and the green light can give you energy back.
Southward.
Can you try and move the bear for me? Try and move the arm or the leg. Or could you make it fall off that wall? We can't. Do that so we can't.
Sorry, I was reading that.
Do you not have the energy?
You hear that break? That?
It's me,
It's
I'm doing
Lindsay.
twig. Do you not have the energy to move the bear or the balls? You had the energy to show yourself to John the last time we was here.
Can you say something that we can hear with our own ears?
Yeah.
really like you to try and move one of the objects on this wall in front of us. Either push the teddy bear forward or pull it backward. Try and roll the balls towards us, or try and knock that green light over. We know the energies are strong here. Could one of the soldiers' energies step forward? Or one of the Roman energies step forward? One of the mill workers?
One of the children? Can someone step forward that's tied to the land?
Did you recognise the energy of John when he came up to us to talk to us? Did you recognise the gentleman's energy? Not John that's here with me, the other gentleman that joined us down at the bottom of the mill. He knows a lot of history about this place and things around.
French.
I thought that said French. What's relevant to the French?
I think it was a motorbike. At first I thought I had a growl, but then I heard it again. I think it's a motorbike.
Motorbike right at the top. What's relevant to French or German? Because we heard German coming through earlier.
It's got a spot of water.
Oh, what water? Look, that's there. The energies here are very quiet tonight. Are you not wanting to communicate tonight? Does the elements have anything to do with the communication? Is it easier for spirits to communicate?
And I heard American.
After a rainfall? Or after an energy burst in the atmosphere? We're only going to be here for about another 5-10 minutes.
If you have a message for us now, now's the time to tell us. What would you like to see happen to the mill that's left here now? Would you like people to learn about its history? Would you like somebody to come to tidy this mill up?
I thought that said, would you like? If you'd like us to come back and bring some offerings to those that lived and worked and died on this land, you need to do something. You need to do something on just one of the things on the wall. I think it's a complete different energy. Because you can feel energy when you're here on your own. It's so different here. Do you prefer John to come on his own? Yeah. Do you find it easier to communicate when somebody's here on their own?
You find it intimidating that there's three of us?
Does all the questions confuse you?
with the hair.
Please try and do something to one of those on the wall for me. Try and light the bowl up. Move the bear. We'd be honoured if you could turn that green light to a red light. If your energy's strong enough to do that.
Or Venus.
Could you say good night? Could you say goodbye to us? I think it's been very quiet tonight. Do you?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Me? Or
Claire.
Claire?
Yeah, I feel
So
I feel
quiet.
alright.
Yeah, I don't.
Like I said, when we went down there, I felt alright. Obviously, because I know what John saw, we're on edge
Yeah.
a bit, but that was not because anything. I didn't feel
yeah,
anything.
no,
It's just because
yeah.
I knew what had
Starting
happened.
to rain. You can see it on.
I said I
Wow.
felt a spot. And the other thing is, there's nowhere to run.
No, there's nowhere to run
There's
and
nowhere
hide.
to run.
So guys, let me. I
Sorry,
know
do
John's
you want me
gonna
to
have no.
put some
Stay
back
where you're. John's gonna have to turn lights because I don't know how to alter these ones. Like that. Might not want to turn. There we go. Oh no, I haven't. Got that one.
Because you keep pressing it twice, you don't get a chance to go.
Oh. That's it.
Hello. Go.
There you
Bright
go.
light.
Bright
Bright light. Blinded.
light! So guys, I'm going to sneak behind Claire. John, do you want to come the other side? We'll just lean in on Claire's
I'm just
shoulders here.
Blinded by the light.
Blinded by the lights. So I need to come down a little bit further for those on Facebook. Point light that way and then it's not on us.
I'm just turning it right down as far as
Oh.
it'll go.
So
Can I
guys,
turn that up?
pick it up a bit.
I'll shrink. Ah.
Like that. So guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been quiet tonight. I don't think there's been much activity at all.
We did have Bear, didn't we, to start off with?
Yeah, I mean, our members, Bear went off a couple of times, but it weren't a strong energy. That you could tell it weren't a strong energy by how it were doing it. But I want to say thank you to everybody for the stars, the super chats. It really does mean so much to us. We're not going to be live tomorrow night because England's playing and the Malibu's flowing.
Right.
So
You're not going to be doing your chatting morning either.
I will be doing my chat, but I'll be doing it in an hairdresser's.
Oh, you're doing it.
I might go live from
Getting your hair done.
yeah, I might go live from hairdressers if Jordan allows me to. So if she allows me to, I'll be doing my chit chat from
You'll
there.
have to let me know because if not, I'm going to have to do something.
Yeah, I will. All right then, guys. So it's good night from me. I'm gonna move.
Night, guys. See you all
You're
tomorrow.
supposed to stay on, Claire. And now,
Good night, everybody. Take care. Thanks for joining us.
Right, you can end it all now, Claire.
So you press.
It's all right,
See
I'm
you
gonna-
soon. Help.